It was a week of transfers, new hires, the unexpected, and history-making stats. I'm Stephanie Fonseca, and here's what you missed this past week in the world of sports. After 7.5 years with Arsenal, Mesut Ozil is on his way to Turkey as a free transfer to Fenerbahce. Ozil was Arsenal's record signing purchase when they obtained the German attacking midfielder from Real Madrid for $66 million in September of 2013. With Ozil, Arsenal ended the club's 9-year trophy drought, along with more than 250 games under his belt with 44 goals and 77 assists. Switching over to American basketball, this week's motto was "Expect the Unexpected." The week started off with a Kyrie tribute video in the first of a 2-game series against the Cleveland Cavaliers. This is coming 3 years a little too late, but it was Kyrie's first time back to the Cavs since he left in 2017. With Kyrie now in the mix with the new Nets Big Three, as no one expected a standout performance by Colin Sexton dropping 42 on the Nets, leading to the Nets' 2-game losing streak to the Cavs. And just as unexpectedly, that same night, the Golden State Warriors beat the LA Lakers, coming back from a 20-point deficit to win 115-113. On Saturday, Gordon and Cousins boosted the Rockets to a win over the Mavericks, 133-108. Gordon scored a season high of 33 points as DeMarcus Cousins added to that with his best performance in Houston so far, with 28 points and 17 rebounds. Victor Oladipo continues to rest with a sore right quad. And although Golden State lost to the Jazz 127-108, Steph Curry broke another record yet again as he scored his 2,562nd three-pointer of his career, passing Reggie Miller for second place just behind Ray Allen with 2,973. It was also an eventful week in the NFL. For starters, sources state that Drew Brees has played his last game in the NFL and will be retiring this offseason. But Brees isn't the only one stepping away from football. On Wednesday, Philip Rivers announced that it's just time, and that he also will be retiring. Veteran tight end Greg Olsen will also be retiring after 14 seasons and will begin his broadcasting career with Fox. However, as some step aside from football in the offseason, teams are solidifying the plethora of open head coaching jobs. The Detroit Lions hired Dan Campbell in principal on a 6-year contract and made former Chargers head coach Anthony Lynn his offensive coordinator. Shortly thereafter, Adam Schefter broke the news that in a mutual agreement, the Lions and their QB, Matthew Stafford, will be parting ways this offseason. The Eagles hired Colts offensive coordinator Nick Sirianni as their new head coach, and the Steelers signed former Washington football team quarterback Dwayne Haskins to a 1-year deal. In Super Bowl news, the NFL announced that Super Bowl 55 in Tampa will host 22,000 fans, 7,500 of which will be vaccinated healthcare workers who will be given free tickets to the game. These healthcare workers will be from in and around the Tampa, Florida area. And on Sunday in Lambeau Field, the NFC champion was decided. It was Tom Brady versus Aaron Rodgers in the frozen tundra. The game started off even in the first half, but slowly slipped out of Green Bay's hands when, with 8 seconds left, Tom Brady aired it out to Scotty Miller for a stunning 39-yard touchdown, making the game 21-10 at the half. But the game was mainly won on defense as both teams had their fair share of turnovers. In the end, Tampa Bay maintained their lead and were crowned NFC champions, beating the Green Bay Packers 31-26. This is a historical feat as Tampa becomes the first team in 55 years to play a home Super Bowl. Tom Brady is now going to his 10th Super Bowl, a standing record. And as if that's not impressive enough, the 43-year-old Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Bucs just beat Drew Brees and Aaron Rodgers on the road to go to the Super Bowl at home. But as the NFC champ was decided, next up was the AFC, and whether the Kansas City Chiefs were going to go back to the Super Bowl or if the tides would turn and the Buffalo Bills would see themselves in Tampa. The game started off rough for Kansas City, as on a punt return, Mecole Hardman let the ball slip out of his hands, giving the Bills possession of the football on the 1-yard line. Down 9-0, the game was looking bleak for the reigning champs at home, but once they got started, the Bills could not keep them from controlling the game. Although they had hopes in what looked like a comeback late in the fourth quarter, the Bills could not keep up regardless of starting the game off with an advantage and lost to the Chiefs 38-24. Setting up our Super Bowl 55 matchup with the current champs in Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs against someone who knows this stage far too well in Brady and his new team, the Tampa Bay Bucs at home. So who do you think will be crowned Super Bowl champs? Will it be Brady and the Bucs or Mahomes and the Chiefs? Leave your take in the comment section down below, and I'll see you back here next Monday for your weekly sports update.